Good afternoon, everyone. Back with YIIK. This is part 3, and we just basically finished reading all the posts on the Onism website, and I guess we're now gonna go to bed and figure out what the hell just happened in that factory. Go to sleep. Well, hi there.
So, is this what a college graduate does? Spend hundreds of thousands of his mother's hard-earned money to lounge around all day?
Christ. How expensive was his college? Hundreds of thousands? I don't even think college... I mean, college now is expensive, but I mean, is it that expensive? Then Alex has been back for all of one day, so...
It's already 2 p.m. Don't you think you should be getting out of bed?
Well, that's like the lyrics to a song.
Just, can you keep it down, please? I had a rough night. Can't get that video out of my head.
It's just weird how their lips don't move, but like everything else about them does.
Alex, can I ask you a serious question?
Excuse me.
Do you have
Some
to?
water.
It's too early for serious questions.
That doesn't work with me. I'm not your mommy.
Okay.
I don't let you get away with letting things slide.
What exactly did we let slide?
Okay, fine. What is it then?
Why didn't you go back and look for her after she vanished from the elevator?
I don't know. Kind of because the whole vanished from the elevator part. What was there to...
Why did you run straight home?
If you had seen her being pulled out of the elevator, you'd have known she was gone for good, too. Besides, it's...
You're forgetting that I was there. I saw it too, and I get it.
Okay, well if you get it, then why are you yelling at me?
You're scared, right? So you ran home. I understand. But maybe when you've mustered up some courage, you can put on your big boy pants and see if
I'm
you
also
can
still
find her.
level 1, so I mean, what the fuck was I supposed to do? I'm getting my ass kicked by rats and smiley faces right now. I'm supposed to fucking fight great value starmen? I don't even have a fucking flyer where I have to stink bug
Yeah, maybe.
to help me out.
Now get yourself out of bed. Take a shower. You smell terrible.
Hey, I showered earlier today.
I knew he was right. I couldn't let myself live with the guilt of not going back to look for her.
I knew he was right. I did, Reek.
Why did I run away? Why did I just stand there and let her get pulled into what?
I mean, it was 3-on-1. What were you realistically supposed to do?
What exactly had she been pulled into? Just the thought of going back to the factory made my stomach tighten. But if I didn't go back, I knew I'd never be able to live with myself. I think there was a part of me that didn't believe what my eyes had seen. That I was missing something. Some vital piece of information that slipped my mind. The whole thing would be explained logically.
Right, as if finding one piece of information will just logically explain everything that occurred there. Oh, hello.
We are inside a room. We can tell from the decorations on the wall that it is a female's room.
Really?
The unremarkable but adequate lighting reveals to us that there is someone in the
Excuse me.
room. Although who is not yet clear to us, or the others in the room. The expressionless decor and bedding show uninteresting taste. Although there are the staples of a bedroom, there is something inhuman about the layout and decorations. We get the impression that the room is a parody of a human woman's room. With a quick survey of the interior, our eyes come to rest on a figure unconsciously placed inside the bed. We know from her plastic finish that she is both unconscious from a lack of humanity inside of her vessel, and unconscious from a lack of power going to her
What the
circuits.
fuck is
The
this?
low electric hum of the room detracts from the music playing at a low level from a record player in the corner of the room.
What is...
As we observe the motionless figure, we gradually come to sense that she isn't well. That she is broken
Well,
in
you
some
just said it
way.
was turned off,
We
so
feel
yeah.
compelled to refer to the figure in the bed as a woman. However, her exposed circuitry holds our words. We bring the camera closer to her face and ponder what she is. Her face is lined with the most profound solemnance. We confer with each other and come to an
Who's
agreement.
we?
Okay, so let's review. You met a girl in an old factory and she vanishes within an hour of you meeting her.
That usually happens when I meet women.
Now, with a new sense of bravery, you're running off to the last location you saw her to try and track her down.
Exactly.
He's all
Sounds
determined
good to
with
me.
his eyes
I
closed,
like this
his
Alice with a
fucking
sense of
glasses.
purpose. Now, if only you could get out of bed before 2 p.m.
Go all the way downstairs. Okay.
I've had this song stuck in my head. Did you ever get that? I think they call it an earworm.
Was that a phrase people used back then? I genuinely don't know.
But this isn't really the taxi kind of song. This is that sort of thing. It's pretty good, but some of the lyrics are a bit weird. How do they go again?
I think you have the wrong number.
Oh, sorry.
That was interesting. I take it they're probably not going to be any new posts on here, but let's just double check. If I gotta do any reading, let's just get this shit out of the way now. Okay, no mail. Ah, Jesus. There is more shit. Alright, let's get out of the way. Sammy Pack, 21, missing and a thief. She stole my heart. Insert missing woman poster. Interestingly enough, I saw this missing persons ad this morning. I scanned it in. Sorry for the potato quality. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sure you mofos will certainly do so. But is this not the Asian girl from the elevator video? Potato quality. I don't think that was a phrase people used back then either, because like everything was fucking potato quality. You didn't have to specify. They all look the same. Oh, I can't be certain. Jesus. Same glasses, same hair. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's her. So now we know her age, her weight. Her weight. Oh, is it on the poster? Seriously, nobody mentioned that. Any other details? Where was this printed and where did you find it? Seriously, don't just post this without the backstory. My bad. We have a newspaper in my town, the Frankview Daily Journal, and they were inserted into all the papers. Basically, that's the entire story. I woke up, went to work at the 777, opened up a paper, and this beauty fell out. I overcame my social awkwardness and called the number, and this is what I found out. She was an intern of some low-level employee at a Korean news network. She recently relocated to Easton to work there. She English is great, but she wasn't born here. She went to an international school of some sort and moved to the US of A in 1992. She's been missing since April 4th, and as far as I can tell through the thick accent of the guy who answered the phone, she at her second day of work when she disappeared. I asked him about the video and he didn't know anything about it. I had my money on her being Chinese. Something smells fishy. So, let me get this straight. She goes to work and vanished? That's it? Does anyone know if she got to work? Was she out on an errand? Come the fuck on, Bear's Necessity. There has to be more to the story than that. And I AOL'd her name and all I found is the Onism post. Call the number yourself if you don't believe me, asshole. Well, 8 Mallet has obviously bitched out and now called them, but I did, and what Bear says seems to be pretty on point. She left for work, got to work, and somewhere in the middle of the day, people realized she wasn't on her desk. Figured. These fucking... either these were fucked up on purpose to, like, give the impression of them being actual forum posts, or, like, nobody proofread this. Should have been they figured, because I keep trying to, like, read what should be there, but, like, I'm trying to read what's verbatim there, and it keeps fucking me up. Figured she left during lunch and never came back. Anyone here speak Korean? Feel like giving her work a call? Apparently she worked for the KNN. It literally stands for Korean News Network. Creative, right? I'm gonna ask this kid at school to see if he'll do it. I'm pretty sure he's Korean, but he's kind of awkward. Let us know what happens. Any update on this? No go. He said no. Anyone else? I'm new to Onism, and I'm pretty surprised by some of the stuff on here. A friend of mine asked to look at this and see if I could help. I called KNN and no one would talk to me. They said if I had any information about Semi-Pack to call the hotline that her uncle set up. So I called him and found out a little bit more about her. Apparently she's a huge dog lover and that she has a dog named Ernest. Anyway, her position at the KNN was basically clerical, paperwork, photocopies, crap like that. Apparently her mom is really ill. Okay. Old cat thing. Okay, so what is this? Just is there like alternate universes and like is that what's going on? So let's take this from the beginning. Simbi Pat gets a job at K&N in Easton and works there for 2 days. Somewhere on her second day, she disappears and people think she quit on her lunch break or something. That and she has a dog named Ernst. Yeah, great. Mystery solved, Autism. We did it. We need to find a way to get people at K&N and tell us what they saw that day. Did anyone eat lunch with her? Is there a log of who comes in or out, and out of the building? Clearly there has to be some sort of details as to where that elevator video was filmed. First things first, does anyone know how many floors the K&N building is? Is it possible it was filmed there? Since we know for a fact that she made it to work on April 4th, my money is on the video being filmed there. Imperfect pickle, any chance you can call them again and ask how many floors their building has, or if it even has an elevator? Bueller, like Ferris Bueller reference. Typical Autism users. Makes a compelling post and disappears. I called K&N myself. No one wanted to talk to me. So I looked up the address and found out that there is a toy store across from K&N. I called the toy store and they said K&N is only bi-level. So if it leaves me wondering if they even have an elevator at all. Bears of Necessity makes an interesting point about whether or not is an elevator or not in a bi-level building. And the answer is, of course, is yes. You can't run an S-Class corporation in the US and not have a wheelchair-accessible floors. So even if the video wasn't taken at K&N, they likely do have an elevator because the Americans with Disabilities Act or whatever. Lastly, look closely at the video. There's clearly more than 2 floor options. If it was at the K&N, there would only be a first and second floor button. Maybe a basement one, but there are at least 6 floor buttons in this video. So I think we can rule the K&N building out at the filming location for the video. Great points. So, if it's not the K&N building, are there any other locations within walking or taxi that she could be in? I wish you knew what time she left the K&N building. The timestamp on the video is nonsensical, so that doesn't even help us. I have no idea what it is counting. Seconds, days, years. Why are there so many digits? God. I am the elevator girl, Semi-Pack. That's not spelled right. My mother's name, Hyung So, and she is mentally handicapped. She suffers from bipolar disorder, shows signs of being schizophrenic, and has been very difficult to live with. When I was born, my father worked his hardest to give me a normal life, even without a normal mom. When I was 6, he left us because it was too much for him. I had a younger brother, but he did in his crib. After that, Mom went even further off the deep end. Finally, my uncle insisted we put her in a home. Doing so was the hardest thing I ever did. I took a job at the K&N. Excuse me, after my friend Sang Chui recommended me for an entry-level position. I took it and got a small apartment in Easton. After one day there, I felt something growing inside me that I had been worrying about. Voices bouncing around inside my head like ping pong balls. I left work and returned to my apartment. My roommate was angry at me because apparently I had put 9-volt batteries in his soup that morning. We got in a huge fight. It was so loud between our yelling and the sound of the voices in my head, I got back into the elevator. I do not want to be found. Please stop looking for me. Semi-human. Okay. No replies. Pronunciation of Semi-Pack. So does anyone know how the hell you spell a elevator girl's name? Pack kind of sounds like park, but the K gets really quiet. I think I went to high school with the Pack, and he said it was like park. Semi is probably pronounced is probably supposed to be pronounced like Semi. Probably why she goes by Sammy. A lot of people with weird foreign names usually try to make them sound normal. I didn't think there'd actually be new posts, but there was, so I'm glad I checked. Now that we got a lot out of the way for a while, maybe I can actually like get back to playing the game. But I need that full YIIK experience. I gotta know what the fuck's going on, right? Well, I wasn't trying to interact with that again. Oh cool, that was awesome. Glad I did that. Yep, all the good channels are still logged. Alright, guess we figure out what the hell is going on. Okay. Anybody got anything new to say? Did I talk to these people? Can't even talk to those. Okay. Just gonna be on the lookout in case I missed anything. Okay, so they say the same stuff. That's not cool. I did talk to everybody in Frankton, right? I just want to make sure I did. Got everything here. You know, I got a few items now. I guess tools, as I referred to. So let me just make sure. I talked to him. He's like, "Shouldn't you be in school?" Talk to him. He's like, "Say hi to your sister," and it's like, "What sister?" This is the only dialogue in the game that's even like mentioned me having a sister. Who's this dude? I have two sisters. One lives here in Frankton, the other lives in Windtown. We don't talk to the one that lives in Windtown because she has a real attitude problem. Yeah, there's usually a sibling that does. 1,000. 2 1,000. Okay. It says lift, but like, I can't lift. Oh, what the f- Okay! Was that with my brain? Where did that even go? This town is so rich and beautiful. Nothing can ever go wrong here. Great dialogue. Awesome. Political dissenter. We know what works. Freedom works. We know what's right. Freedom's right. Okay. Forest stump. The best social program is a good job. Remember that when you vote this fall. Okay. It's winter. Here, at least. I didn't see these other houses. Oh, got a trophy. The town gossip. Nice. Oh, you're finally here to chop down my tree? Huh? I thought you were a lumberjack. Didn't realize I had anyone visiting from Seattle. Say hi to Nirvana for me. I already know. Again, this game's set in 99. They were done. Because it was a rat. You squished the rat. What's in the box? Running shoes. I probably would much rather have the HP right now since I'm still fucking level 1. Okay, I guess oh, trash can. $7. Okay. Let's see what the factory holds for me. Hey, don't honk at me. Sorry, my eye was itching. Excuse
Alex?
me?
You grew a beard!
And you are...
As the young man got closer, my bewilderment grew. His name was Michael.
Bewilderment?
He was a good kid, a bit younger than me, and usually worth a laugh or two. A hand covered my eyes to block the sunlight to see him better.
Like, okay, this is not a novel. This is a video game. They could just show him doing that, like, if that's the case.
I thought back to the last time I had seen him. For some reason, I couldn't place any memories of him since before high school.
Weird, but I mean, there are people like that.
But I knew I must have seen him since then.
College makes you into a man. Makes you into something.
Right.
What have you been up to? Just took the SATs. That's about it.
Sounds intense.
How do you think you
So
did?
is he, like, still in high school?
I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. But then I realized how uncomfortable it was to sit at the edge of my seat, so I sat normally.
Okay, nobody talks like that.
What? Just a little joke. Anyway, you look good. Maybe a few pounds heavier. Guessing you didn't major in exercise science.
Okay.
Very funny. Liberal arts.
Great. What do you do with that? Have any fun plans for the summer?
Jesus, like even the fucking game hates this guy. Like, come on.
Nothing really. Just got back yesterday.
And the game's like, he's just like you. Like, no, trust me. This man is nothing like
We
me.
spent the day chasing a cat and exploring that old factory by the water tower.
Oh wow, that sounds awesome.
That sounds
Hey,
awesome.
have you ever heard of urban exploration? There's this great website called www.honism1999.com. I think you'd really get a kick out of it.
Believe me.
These guys break into old buildings and take photos. Usually the places they explore have some sort of urban legend behind them or a ghost story. Most of this stuff is legit. Pretty damn creepy.
Jesus.
Did you say Honism 1999?
He's like freaking out, like, no, my friends or people that I know or acquaintances like use the internet too.
Someone sent me a video from there yesterday. What else do you know about that site?
It's like a conspiracy theory support group.
Yeah, pretty much.
People from all over the world post about political conspiracies, local myths, stuff like that.
I haven't really. I saw like one reference to the whole JFK thing. That's like the most political that it got.
You don't look so good, dude. Everything okay?
Seriously, just every 10 seconds, he's just like, ah! He's like freaking out, like over just like basic shit, like people in my hometown also use the internet.
It's something from that page. It's been screwing with my brain.
What do you mean something from that page? Dude, you were there, you witnessed it.
What exactly did you see on there that has you so freaked out?
I don't know if you saw it or not. It was the one with the girl in the elevator, the one who gets lifted off the ground.
That's kind of what elevators do.
That was supposed to be filmed locally. I couldn't bring myself to watch it. All those sick bastards made the gif of her being thrown around like a rag doll.
I didn't see it, yeah.
After that went up, everyone on the forum started acting strange, like a sort of darkness had come over the website. It was the first time something like that had been posted that people weren't immediately calling it fake. Something about the look of horror on their face. It's a sick part of people that want it to be real, you know?
Michael, when I first got in town and I saw that, there was part of me that wanted to tell Michael everything, to get it all out in the open. But I couldn't bring myself to say it. There was something that felt personal, almost intimate about my meeting with Sammy.
How horny are you?
Like in that moment of her disappearance, we were linked. It was from my eyes only. Her memory was from my thoughts only.
What the fuck? Why is he acting so possessive over this woman? You knew her for all of 20 minutes.
But I needed to talk to someone about the situation, so I proceeded with caution. I went all over that factory yesterday, and I swear the elevator in there was the same one as in the video. I know that sounds weird, but I really think that video was filmed there.
Why is he all over him?
Check it out then.
Like, bro, get your hands off me.
What? Really? You want to go?
Yeah, why not? Do you mind if we run to the camera shop in Frankton really quick?
God, this is the way he's eyeing him right
I'm
now.
just getting my camera repaired. If we go in, I'm gonna want to take pictures. Photos would be like gold on Honism.
Yeah, sure. Let's just go quick.
Okay.
That building isn't going anywhere anyway. Besides, the whole thing is probably a hoax. I checked the paper this morning and there wasn't a mention of a missing Frankton girl.
Yeah, okay.
Apparently, she's
It's
not
just
from
not letting anyone beat
Frankton.
us to the punch.
You read the post, you know that. Yes, the game assumes that I just didn't. Oh boy. Michael. I mean, yeah, he'd also be level 1, obvious. God, why does he just look like a dead fish in his fucking... An old friend from high school. He's as smart as he looks. But if he's only just now taking the SAT, wouldn't that like imply that he's still in high school? And okay, how could... I'm not even gonna try to fucking... So yeah, we're just gonna leave everybody with Deep Strike off and Imbue Infinity on, just because. I don't know why, it just bothers me that every other number on the stat screen alternates colors for just no reason, other than it does. So he's actually, he's like slightly stronger, but slower and frailer. What equipment have we got? Disposable camera? A cardboard camera for tourists. Give him the graphics key. Guess give him the running shoes. Skills? Photo shoot. Take rapid photos of damaged enemies with the blinding light of the camera flash. Okay. Which one was the camera store? I don't know. So it wasn't Frankton, so I'm assuming it's somewhere, right? What do I do? I know I need to go to a camera shop, but I don't recall seeing a camera shop. Oh, is it like another part? Oh, Southtown, okay. Is this? Where it is? Mine dungeon. Well, I can't do that yet. Damn, 4 smelling salts? I don't know if I'm supposed to be here yet. They said Frankton is where it was at. This is not Frankton, is it? Chicola bar. And what does that do? Just another really weak HP, MP, or PP. Frankton's a big city? Lovely day for a walk, isn't it? Make sure you take time to explore every area. You never know what great items you'll find. I've played an RPG before, sir. I know the modus operandi. I know what you do. A milkshake. I've been pretty bored lately. I think it'd be nice if something exciting happened for once. Can you agree? Sure. Shane G. Irving. What's with you? Why do these people have like full-on names? Were these like Kickstarter backers or something? Fighting enemies can be tough, but there are a few tricks that can help keep you safe. Be sure you have the best equipment on. Shops often sell items that'll boost your stats and make you tougher. Again, not my first rodeo. Have you been making sure you search every area for monsters? Some areas you can't return to, so it's always a good idea to be thorough. Oh my god, okay, I get it. I mean, I also can't level up yet, so like, gaining like experience, I can't really do anything with it right now. Are you out hunting monsters? There are places known as monster dens where dangerous foes gather. These are great places to train and level up your abilities. Be careful though, some enemies are very powerful. Alright. Pizza pasta. I'm assuming I can buy food here. If I could just withdraw another $189,000, I could buy this establishment. But the ATM only lets me withdraw 100 at a time. Sir, have you heard of a bank? Underpay. Okay. Oh, more deep dish. Get more fountain sodas. Okay. Yeah, it is literally, it's the same thing, but it makes you feel better about yourself. Okay. $14 more expensive? It's fucking $15 for a bottle of water. It's more expensive than a fucking slice of deep dish pizza. Yeah, I think I'm good. It's just the healing items, like, at this point are so crap, because everything's percentage based, and when you're very early in the game and you don't have shit... Sorry, I keep trying to sprint, and I keep throwing the cat. A hard roll. Probably the most realistic thing I've found in there so far. Okay, let's sort this shit. God, this inventory sucks. And there's like no way to quickly go up on. You can't like hit left or right to jump a page. You have to just one by one. A rock. Why even have healing items in the game then that are like this? I'm pretty sure 3% of HP. Again, this game doesn't round, so I'm pretty sure if I were to use that, let's say like on Michael, who like has 8 hit points. Well, what's 10% of fucking 8? Like, 0.8. I'm not like the great at like at math, but like it's like 0.8, right? It's less than 1. I know that. So would that even heal anything? Probably not. So they have healing items that are completely worthless until you've got like enough HP. Yeah, it's so weird. You literally pop that and nothing would happen. Amazing. Amazing game design that is even something. Like, you would think. I know I'm harping on it, but you would think, hey, just code it so that it, at minimum, bare minimum, heals 1. Where's the camera shop? Frankton, Maple Street. Do I need to try to leave Frankton to the other end? All it said was go to the camera shop. It didn't say like where in Frankton it was. And I got a trophy for talking to like every NPC, so thought I was good. What happens if I try to leave town this way? Oh, okay.
No way! They opened up an arcade in Frankton?
He's like, why does he have that reaction to everything? Holy shit, guys, an arcade! I mean, I know it's the 90s and that shit was dying out.
That's awesome! Wow! How long has this been here? They opened it about 3 weeks ago. I still haven't gone in. I've been waiting until they fixed my camera so I could get some great photos of the place. I hear they have a bunch of import games. Import?
Where the fuck do you think?
Japan, mostly.
My arcade has fucking the Japanese version of DDR Extreme. I don't care about that. I think it's the only import game they have. At my local arcade, anyway. Everything else is the English version.
Aren't like all games.
Oh, this is about to get real
Japan?
Phil Fishy, I bet.
Well, at least the good ones are. Although there are some good RTSs on PC I've been playing lately, and I'm pretty sure those are.
Just
made
say
in the US.
StarCraft.
Yeah? I never got into those kind of games myself. Always been more of an
I guess I relate with him on one thing.
RPG games are seriously the best! Chrono Trigger, Lufia 2, Secret of Mana! Those games are like the holy grail of my youth!
Okay, couple things to unpack here. And I know this line has gotten, like, shitloads of scrutiny from other people, but I just gotta throw my hat in the ring. Okay, first, you know the saying, like, you never reference, like, a much better movie in the middle of your shitty movie? Like, I think it applies to games too. Don't directly name drop significantly better games. Games that people would actually argue were good in the middle of your, like, weird postmodern game. Second of all, those games are like the holy grail of my youth. Okay. Game set 99. Chrono Trigger came out in what, 95? 94? So at most, it's 4 or 5 years old. Secret of Mana was what, 93 in the States? 6 years old? Lufia 2? I've never played any of the Lufia games, but I'd be willing to bet like Lufia 2 is probably like 95. Maybe 96? I don't remember off the top of my head. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about any of these. But the oldest of these games, Secret of Mana, is like, what, 6 years old? 5.5 years old at the time of this game? Like, I get it. Things were considered retro like a lot earlier back then because gaming history just wasn't as long. Now it's like, you got people that refuse to call stuff like the PS2 and GameCube and Xbox like retro even though like they're 20 plus years old. Oh man, so we had that and a Chrono Cross reference. I don't even know if that game came out yet by the time, because this game is, I guess technically it's April 5th. 99.
I seriously don't think I'd be the person I am today if it wasn't for them.
You're still in high school? Like, don't get me wrong, I loved Persona 3 growing up. I mean, I still do now, but like, I wasn't saying, oh, this is like the greatest game from my childhood when I was like fucking 19, 20.
Ever played Two
Oh
Brothers?
god, yeah, here's another. Okay, so Two Brothers is another game that Studio YIIK, the developers of this game, created, which I don't even think you can buy anymore, because it was only ever available on Steam, and I believe it was delisted quite a while ago. I don't think you can even legally obtain Two Brothers anymore, let alone like on any of the other systems that YIIK was released on. Like, it was PC only. Not to mention that it came out in the 2010s, because, yeah. This motherfucker...
That's a sort of ARPG, although its focus really isn't on combat.
Two Brothers? Nope. That's a terrible name for
Yeah,
a
I
game.
would say so.
Sounds like a diner or a pizza place. Those guys really should work on their naming conventions.
I know! Will they ever release a game that doesn't have a stupid name? I guess we'll find out someday.
Anyway, let's hit up the arcade really quick after we get your camera, and then head over to the factory. I just want to step in to smell that combination.
What
of
the
grease
fuck is
and
wrong
BO.
with you, man?
Yeah, let's do that then. Really? Grease and
even,
BO, dude?
even the people that hang out with this guy, you're fucking weird, man. Grease and BO? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, gotta love the fucking word art. Fucking billboards. Goth Chick 1 and Goth Chick 2, right? I want nothing from you vampire weirdos. What time is it? Never mind. Okay. What time is it? It's time to go away. Away, away. Really nice. Cindy, you too will know the taste of unquenchable sadness. Bro, I'm playing YIIK. I already know the taste of unquenchable sadness. No, I can't check that trash can because it doesn't have a top. Does this pizza pasta sell anything different compared to the other one? Oh, it's the same chick. And she's just as underpaid. No, they sell the same shit. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's a chain, right? Why is this man... this man's not wearing a shirt. Brick Oven Pizza's the best. Don't you agree, Alex? How do you know my name? Why are you not wearing a shirt? Are they supposed to bring me a check, or do I pay up there? It's a pizza place. I think you usually pay up front. Making the same joke, okay. I didn't get the toy I wanted with my meal. How many times am I supposed to look both ways? Huh? Let's just be friends, okay? Attractive female. I'm gonna have to take your word on that one, game. There are no good guys in Frankton. I'm never going to get married. I'll be alone forever. Oh, I don't think about you that way. Huh? I was hoping, because I could check that other dumpster where it was. Oh, I guess there's treasure over here. 2 lemonades. 2 cheeseburgers. Like, yeah, why do I need to buy food? The game is kind of just showering me with it. And not that it's really effective right now anyway, because my stats are just so low. Does walking to the burger joint count as cardio? I've made that exact joke about people I see walking to fucking burger joints on my street. I'm a terrible person. Oh god, I hope she doesn't know. What, am I reading his thoughts? Because it's blue. I wonder if he knows. Sports! It's like that one gag in fucking Tim and Eric. God, I just made a Tim and Eric reference. Burger flipping master. Welcome to Burger Joint. They got burgers. It's the same shit as the fucking pizza pasta place. You just swap out a fucking burger for some pasta. Or a slice of the deep dish. Okay. Hey Alex, do you see the ketchup on my tie? No. Good. Are you eating? What tie? Sir, you're not wearing a tie. Okay. Hey Alex, how's your mom doing? I asked for a salad, but the cook said he doesn't serve rabbit food here. I mean, he's right, he doesn't. What the fuck? I can walk back here? Why? Get out of here. I'll bring it to you when it's ready. Hey, at least there was dialogue for doing that. Oh, there's nothing over here? Oh, that's lame. Okay, guess we're leaving. God, I've been playing for like another hour down here and I've like barely done anything other than just like talk shit about the NPCs. Whoa! Whoa! What's with this camera? Propeller beanie? Don't you feel cool? And a graphic t-shirt as if I didn't already have much. I guess it gives me defense and luck, and I don't have a hat, period. I also, you know, don't have much else to spend my money on. Oh, it also has speed too, okay. Nice. I'll definitely take stats. Jane Garter Memorial Park. Hello. You free later? I think my brother would really like you. Is this the brother? Pharmaceutical rep. If you're interested, meet me at the park at night. The pharmaceutical rep wants me to meet at night. There's 2 save points. I can literally see them both. Was it just because they wanted to make every phone a save point just for consistency? Because, okay. And this man is just, yeah. Was it because it's stuck in there? Oh, well, that was the camera shot, but I want to talk to these other people first. Sometimes I wish I could have my own face. I wonder if God got lazy. You can blame things on them. He does all the work finding the girls, too. But wouldn't it technically just be as easy for you, since you look the same? Oh, that's a boundary. Okay. No. Back to Elm Street. No. Elm Street. Okay. Just didn't know the map boundaries. Now I do. Grant's husband is always going away on business. I'm starting to suspect something. And who are you? Who's Fran? Why should I care? Ever since I heard the new Back Alley Boys track, everything else sounds lame. Which do you think a 12-year-old girl would like more? The Back Alley Boys or 126 Degrees? What the fuck? Sells the same shit that I already have, so why would I want any of it? Most of these shops have not sold anything, like, worthwhile. Can nobody park in this godforsaken town? Apparently not. It's like Omaha. I've been standing here all morning looking at that babe across the street. Think she's single? Oh, her? Have you seen my husband? Please, if you see him, let him know he's really gonna catch it for abandoning me like this. Ooh, she's definitely not single. What the fuck is this? It's like some Two Brothers shit? Probably. Not that I would know, because I don't think, again, I don't think you can fucking buy Two Brothers anymore. It has to be remastered to put on anything else. So ironic they're gonna continue to reference a game that you just can't buy or play. I mean, I'm sure you could sail the 7th seas and get it pretty effortlessly, but like I'd have to want to do that. And from what I've seen, Two Brothers just, it's like a, it seems like a Zelda-like kind of, but not really. Just why I don't know why you described it as an ARPG, because from what I've seen, it's not. and it's also pretty buggy. So I don't think I'm really missing much there. I guess talk to these people? Isn't he so romantic? He wrote that just for me. Well, what did he write? Did my heart love till now? Forswear it at sight, for I ne'er saw a true beauty till this night. Probably not. It's probably taken from something. My grandson asked my advice on some romantic things to say to his new girlfriend. I'm sure he did. I stopped to look at the stream for just 1 minute and my wife disappeared. I should have stopped 20 years ago. Shit! I'm never going home with that wicked old badger ever again. Okay. Wait, huh? How the fuck does that work? I'm to the northeast of that! Again. No matter how many times she goes down the slide, she never gets tired. Oh, you can actually push that. I didn't think it actually would even move, to be brutally honest. I hope my sister never comes back. That way I get my own room. I hope my sister comes back. One ungrateful brat, two ungrateful brats. Wait, where's number 3? I was gonna say, maybe the port gun? To get away from you? There's probably something back here, isn't there? No? Damn, I feel robbed. There's a nice young man who sells me Donzapezel. I really need it, but I think the crowds are scaring him away. Ever since they introduced HMOs, it's been easier to get medical treatment. But even still, we can't afford my husband's medication. Damn insurance companies. I hope someday someone can fix this. Probably next year. It's 1999 and there's no way 2000 will have the same problems. Okay. I guess go to the camera shop now. I just wanted to make sure I talked to everybody. Oh, can I talk to... I found the missing husband. Does that actually, like, continue, or is it just silly flavor nonsense? Oh, she was up here. There's 4 save points in this town. Okay, I guess not. Oh, this is different. Oh, shit, what's this? Aunt Cheryl is Daddy's Monica Lewinsky. Shit's a secret. What the fuck? Do you know the way to Manson Berkovich Esquire? Huh? Oh, there's shit back there. I'm in a bad spot in life and desperately need some quick cash. I'm the guy who will rip you off and offer you way too little money for your worldly goods. Oh, that's not you? I'd be glad to sell you that guy's stuff. Where's the pawn shop? What is it with this game's camera? Holy shit. What can I do for you? Damn, an ambrosia sells for $1,000? And I mean, shit. Am I gonna get into a scenario where I really need that? Fuck. But then again, there also hasn't been, like, fuck all to buy in this game. Oh, the camera's freaking the hell out behind the wood. Okay, what can I buy here? Brown paper bag. The hills you cut it, you don't quite line up with your hands. And smelling salts. Which I have 7 of. Why would I do that? You can just buy propeller hats that boost more stats and don't really cost you that much more. Okay, I guess I'm not going through there. I guess those chests are just off limits for now. That's okay. I guess we finally go to the camera shop. Again, I gotta get the full YIIK experience. I want it, but I cannot afford it. You wouldn't understand. Huh? Okay. Oh, Michael, I have your camera right here. Thanks. Okay. An X87 digital camera. Go away, hipster. So why would I care? Not like I work here. You'd have to get a job. Yuck. Probably equip that camera. It's only 1 point more powerful, but hey, I mean, I guess why would you do any combat at all with a disposable camera? What else does he sell? The same shit that I already have. I guess in case I sold the old ones and wanted to go back to my crappier weapons? Not sure why I'd want to do that. What did we... Yeah, arcade. I guess let's go to the arcade. See what's up. Why does everybody here look so pissed off?
Yes! This place is the
Holy
bomb!
shit, dude. Okay, maybe just my own power level here, but like, I've been to Galloping Ghost in fucking Chicago, and if you don't know what that is, it's quite... I'm pretty sure it is the largest arcade in the United States. Like, period. I've been there a couple of times, and I was never even like, oh my god! Like, I know of a couple local arcades here in Omaha, and, like, they're nice, but, like, again, they're nicer than this fucking dump, and I never walked in like, oh my god! Fucking ridiculous, man.
Wow! This is a lot better than I expected. There's so many beat arcades around.
Does that girl
Well,
live
she
in
at least
Frankton?
fucking works there, you know that!
I don't think I've ever seen her before.
Dude, you've been back for 2 days, and you were gone in college for, like, how fucking long? Yeah, maybe a couple people may have moved in or away since then.
I don't know. She's ancient anyway. What do you think she is? 26?
Oh, man.
Hey now, that's really not that much older.
Not that much
than
older
me,
than... Okay, so he is only, like... He can only, at max, be, like, 24. Ugh.
Whatever. You're
And
ancient
I'm
too.
older than fucking both of them.
Let's come back here later. We should get to the factory.
So how old is fucking Michael? That's how I am usually at the arcade. Like, people want to talk to me, and it's like, I'll have my earbuds in, I'll be like trying to do some shit in Third Strike, and people are just like, man, I'm trying to 1cc Gil. Leave me alone. My friend keeps looking over at my screen. What? Alright. Yeah, the obligatory skee ball. That's where these places make most of their money. Game of skee ball lasts like 10 seconds and like costs like 50 cents a buck. Oh my god, camera. I'm trying to see what's fucking over here. Ah! Why is this game's camera horrific? Like, there's no reason why the camera should be like this. Just sit still. I'm going for the highest score. Okay, I guess we talked to the chick behind the counter. Hey, can I get a rum and coke? Oh, sorry. You need change? No, I see. So what do you want? Just to talk? I'm too tired to talk. I work here 10 hours a day. Go find someone who cares. Damn, I love it when a girl's honest with me. I don't even know why she's the change girl. They got an ATM and a change machine right here. Try getting change at fucking the arcade I go to, and they're just like, dude, we got 2 change machines. Fuck off. So I guess I go to the factory now. I keep throwing the cat because I keep getting that and sprint switched up. I still cannot level up. I'm playing an RPG where I just can't get stronger other than new gear. Just something, I guess, but still. I wonder... Well, there's no point to doing... If that is a monster den, I might as well just... I can't level up yet, so I might as well wait till I can actually, like, cash in experience. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, it's still all weird out here, so I guess that's a good sign. Guess it wasn't that fucking hard coming back, I guess. Use the elevator? Oh, hi there.
We saw something we never could have imagined. A being made of stars.
You mean...
The entire galaxy, no, the universe maybe, compressed into the silhouette
like
of
a
one entity.
star man?
It hadn't noticed us at first. We were as insignificant to him as the trillions of stars at its core.
But then it did notice us. Otherwise that battle transition wouldn't have happened. Soul Survivor. Huh. What? Zero hit. I did that. Okay, so I just can't hurt this guy. A reduced set. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not supposed to win this fight. Well, you get a new party member, and like the first thing is like, here's an unwinnable battle. Yeah, because if I'm taking 7 damage on block, yeah, I'm not supposed to win this fight. Let me see if I can dodge. Yeah, no way. Let me try this again, just see if I can like. How do you? How does that work? Yeah, 15 damage when like unblocked. Okay, yeah. You're not living through that. Not when poor Michael only has 8 HP. Let's see if I can dodge this. Oh, I thought I would just do some stupid shit like, you get hit anyway. Does defending like up your actual defense if you block in front of that? Okay, it does, and it also slows down the gauge, so it's easier to actually land the defend. Okay, that's kind of nice. This is dodging really easy. But I know I'm supposed to lose here, so that's not waste time. Just let it kill me. Well, I'll die anyway from reduced damage. End of the road. Yeah? Huh? But I can't kill this thing. Am I supposed to run? Because there's no way, I mean, I can't damage it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Get the fuck out of here. save. I guess go back to Alex's house.
What the hell was
You
that?
technically already saw one of those.
What the hell is going on?
Okay, his face doesn't match the voice there.
What just
They're just
happened?
gonna be back and forth. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Like, what? Just, can you even believe what just happened? Oh man, dude, we need to get your photos developed. Developed? This thing is digital, baby!
Fuck!
So what now? Do we just leave? I'm gonna go with yes!
Okay. Oh, we're chapter 2 now, okay.
Once again, I had left the
Ah,
old factory,
goodness.
frightened and confused. And once again, I didn't
You've
understand
never
what was
fucking, like... That's the only place you've ever seen her! You've never had her outside of there! Oh, shit, there was a tip there, and I can't read it, because fucking PS5 fucking obliterates that loading screen. As I waited outside Michael's house for him to get his transfer cable, I couldn't help but be uneasy. I still didn't know where Sammy was, and all we had found was more mystery. Okay, dude, let's go upload these. My mom's on the phone, so if we want to go online, we'll have to go back to your house. At least now you'll remember where I live. Oh, so that's the house that had the no solicitation. Okay, doesn't seem like she's on the phone right now. At least you know where I live. Which apparently isn't very far from where I live. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to read any of those.
While
Unless I
waiting for
freeze
Michael's
frame,
camera to
like in
transfer the
post.
photos, we began to talk.
I was talking to my cousin about this recently. The lifelong implications of seeing something actually, undeniably supernatural. Specifically, your reflection doing something that you were not doing. He has a 6-year-old daughter. She's really precocious. Apparently, she told my cousin that when she looked into the mirror, she was smiling. But that she knew she wasn't.
Okay. Because, you know, 6-year-olds don't just, like, you know, say shit like that.
When I thought about that, I knew it would destroy any respect you had for the rules of life and the contours of what could happen. I asked him what he said, and he just shrugged his shoulders and said, kids say weird shit. I pushed him a little bit on the subject later on after he had a few drinks. He said that it scared him to picture his daughter and another version of his daughter in the mirror, smiling when the other looked so miserable. He told me that his wife said his daughter was just confused, that she probably felt sad but was smiling from having fun playing. So inside she wasn't smiling, but outside she was. Maybe she couldn't understand what it meant to look happy outwardly, but feel inwardly depressed.
I think we're looking way too deep into, like, something that a 6-year-old just said offhand, but I mean, that's just me.
Like as if her vocabulary wasn't enough to express depression. But, oh no. She is a smart kid, and somehow it felt wrong.
Reflection smiled at her?
It's, that's crazy, bro. Can you just please plug your fucking camera in so we can see what the fuck this actual supernatural shit that we've actually experienced is?
Have you ever had any other experiences with paranormal stuff? Like before?
Not really. I've always had a bit of an interest in it. I always thought that these sort of things follow certain
Yeah, it's
people
almost like,
around.
you know, the protagonist.
Like there's something that picks a particular person and forces them to see all the weirdness that others miss out on.
E.
You say that with a lot of affection.
I don't know. It's just kind of been my thing for a while. Conspiracies,
So yeah,
ghosts,
not weird
missing
shit
people,
like that.
things like that.
Usually just bizarre shit happening in front of me.
When did you first get into this sort of thing?
I can't remember one thing that really pulled me in. My parents always fell asleep watching TV. I used to sneak into their room and watch those missing persons shows while they were sleeping. Once your mom finally got internet to Frankton, I started checking out some of the more paranormal websites.
I find it hard to believe the internet didn't exist because, like, wasn't it all just over the phone lines?
Learning HTML, and before I knew it, Onism 1999 had over 15,000 hits each week.
Wait, you were involved with making Onism 1999?
Okay, that could be, that's like actually kind of like a whoa, like slow down there. You made that website? Like, that actually kind of a appropriate use for that for once.
You didn't know that? I figured that's why you kept talking to me about the
No, it's because I'm
missing
fucking
Asian girl.
weird.
No, I just needed to get all that off my chest. Look, Michael,
Because I accidentally skipped that.
I need to be entirely honest with you. But, yeah, just promise me you won't think I'm insane.
It's okay, buddy. I already think you're fucked.
Okay, fair enough. What did you lie about?
I met the girl who went missing. Her name is Sammy. I had followed a cat into the abandoned factory, and I found her there. She had been looking for her cat. I just assumed the cat hung out there and she had gone in to try and find him when he didn't go back home. But the thing is, she said some really strange stuff. Stuff about living in the factory, pretending not to know what elevators were. Well, okay, maybe not pretending. I think she really didn't know what they were. There were weird gaps in her knowledge that I had interpreted as her being quirky, but now I wonder if there was actually something.
She just comes from a universe where elevators just do not exist.
You saw her yesterday, right? So you saw her after she went missing? That's actually a good thing, Alex. This means she wasn't taken by some serial killer. Or
No, she was just
rapist.
taken by the fucking interstellar starmen to God knows fucking where. Lord knows what is being done to her, but like, nah, at least it wasn't, you know, some serial killer or rapist. And this music really is not helping.
It means she was swallowed up by a being made of stars and planets. How is that better?
This is not the music track that you use for this scene.
Fair enough. So what was her last name? Did she tell you that much? Maybe we can check online for a missing persons report. You could call the police and tell them you know where the video was taken.
No. There still is a part of me that thinks that, like...
What, that you dreamed it? Dude, I don't know. That would be a pretty
I mean, it
specific
can be.
dream. So you think you went into the factory, came home, and then had a really realistic dream where you met a missing girl you hadn't seen before?
Is he like reverse gaslighting me?
But... You see, she didn't exactly look like the girl in the video. There was something skeletal about her appearance. Something otherworldly.
Otherworldly?
Yeah. Dude, just forget I said it. Did the pictures upload?
Yeah, let me pull them up.
How is this possible? They completely
Maybe your
destroyed
camera's
the
still
photos.
broken. Maybe your card's corrupted.
Holy shit!
Okay, well, yeah, this is pretty otherworldly.
It's as if someone had cracked an egg over my head. What trickled out was hot dread. A feeling of pure anxiety.
Who talks like this?
None of my fears were confirmed. What I was experiencing was real. There was no
Shit's
doubt
fucked
about
up. Oh, okay.
it. We uploaded the photos to Onism 1999 and waited for an explanation. We had our doubters, but more people wanted to believe than not. With each reply, Sammy got pushed further away from the forefront of the discussion. I explained how the building was the same one from the elevator girl video. That everyone was more concerned by the creepy
Well,
figures in the
yeah, they're
photo.
kind of the things that took her.
Each time my little mailbox turned red, I slowly realized that everyone on this forum wanted the content to be true. They needed it to be. A few people tried to explain why the photos were distorted, but most people believed it to be ghosts, or the devil, or other stupid things like
So
that.
what is he expecting? Like, just like somebody who's just like an informed expert on these soul survivors just to pop on and be like, hey.
I considered myself something of a philosopher in college. I thought I had answers,
This dude
I don't
who's
have
like
no
at
face to
most
face with the
24.
otherworldly.
I'm somewhat a philosopher in my fucking liberal arts fucking course.
I know now that every person who tells you about spirituality, dead people, and all that have no idea what they're
You are
talking
such a
about.
fucking tool.
Someone told a lie and it somehow stuck. I told the truth, and it just gets muddied up by that same.
You are such a fucking douche.
With the exception of my post, most of the things on that forum seemed like lies. It wasn't until about 2 weeks after my post when a user posted something about a girl who could rip holes in time and space. I wouldn't have believed it myself, but he had photos. And we had seen the girl before.
Was that cooking directions? I saw something about
So you realize we've seen this chick before,
I saw something about like
right?
garlic and like having your oven at like 425. Like what the fuck? Why is this game giving me cooking advice?
Where? Wait.
You would think Alex would be like the first person like, yep, I know where I've seen that girl before, because he's like hyper fixated on shit like that.
I knew you'd get there eventually. It's that old lady from the arcade.
Jeez, enough of that old crap. She's probably our age.
Don't lump me in with you 20-somethings. I have a bright future
Oh.
ahead of me.
This is gonna be one of those games where it's like all these people, everyone in the game is gonna act like they're fucking old, and like the oldest person in the game is gonna be like 25, 26. So, okay, he's definitely like Babby.
Oh, if only you knew. Just wait till you're done with college. You'll be...
Boring and fat like the rest of your graduating class? I'm looking forward to it. In the meantime, I will continue to be my interesting, slim,
Please stop
nubile self.
talking about yourself like that.
Nubile.
I stand by my statement.
Nobody
Anyway,
talks like
Let's
this.
take another look
Like,
at those photos.
in reality, nobody does.
Wow. It's just so unbelievable. What is the likelihood that this is a thing?
It's incredibly unlikely. But since we've got nothing better to do, let's say we visit ye old arcade for some air hockey and interview an interdimensional
Was there even an
traveler.
air hockey table there at the arcade? I don't recall seeing one. I guess check the Onism website. Apparently, according to fucking in-game lore, it's been 2 weeks. So, I would assume that there's probably more posts. Check the old Kale mail. Nope, nothing. Alright. Ooh, goodness. Are there like more posts to these? No. Then why do they never check mark off? Because they're pinned? Okay. Well, it's like I've done enough for this section, so I'm gonna call it here, but start a part 4 where I guess we'll catch up on our emails and go to the arcade to talk to the old lady. So, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and catch you on the next part. See ya.